holding him accountable.
A civil action is being settled by repayment of funds. Mr. Chirac lost his legal immunity against criminal charges after he retired. If found guilty, he could face a heavy fine and up to 10 years in prison. But in practice, he would be more likely to receive a small suspended sentence. Tim Friend, Al Jazeera, Paris.
Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi has undergone 4 hours of surgery on his face. The operation was to repair damage to his jaw from when a man threw a statue at him in 2009. He suffered a broken nose and 2 broken teeth. The treatment involved a bone transplant and an implant. And that's the latest from London. Let's go back to David in Doha.
Stephen, thank you very much indeed. We'll have a full World Sports Bulletin in just a moment. And we'll take a look at a safe pair of hands. How many security guards does it take to protect the England cricket team?
Business Latest is brought to you by Qatar Gas, delivering energy to the world. Business Latest is brought to you by Qatar Gas, delivering energy to the world.
It was a revolution which ended half a century of autocratic rule and inspired a wave of public protest that swept across the Arab world.
Internet, Facebook, Twitter, they were not the revolution.
In an exclusive 2-part documentary, Raghi Omar traces the roots and repercussions of this uprising and examines why 23 years of dictatorship fell in only 28 days. The Death of Fear, at this time on Al Jazeera.
OK, Andy's here with the sport.
I'll have the answer to that cricket question very soon. First of all, we're going to some football, and Sampdoria have just fired coach Domenico Di Carlo after the club's latest defeats on the slide to 14th in Serie A. They were beaten 3-2 by Udinese on Sunday as their season went from bad to worse. Fans have been stunned in January when the owners took the decision to sell strikers Antonio Cassano and Gianpaolo Pazzini. Di Carlo, in his first season at the club, is the man to have taken the blame, though. Veteran coach Alberto Cavassin has already been brought in as his replacement. Another coach on his way out today, it's Louis van Gaal. It's been confirmed he'll leave German side Bayern Munich at the end of the season. Van Gaal won the German double in his first season, reached the Champions League final as well, but this time out the club are 5th in the Bundesliga and out of the German Cup. They are, though, still in the Champions League and 1-0 up in their tie with Inter Milan. Well, no chance of Arsenal coach Arsene Wenger being fired anytime soon. His side preparing to take on Barcelona in the Champions League. They're 2-0 up from the first leg, and some encouraging news on the injury front for their fans. Robin van Persie and Cesc Fabregas have both been named in a 19-man squad. Wenger there saying he's 90% sure Fabregas will be OK to play. Last year, Arsenal crushed 4-1 in Spain by Barcelona, and after 6 years without a trophy, the players hope this time they can deliver.
Mr. Wenger is really important because he gave us confidence even when we were not winning trophy. He shows that he has confidence and he believes in ourselves. So, you know, you have to give him back, and the only way is on the pitch.
The football legend that is Pelé says the future of the game is at risk because too many modern players are too focused on making money. The Brazilian was talking in Hong Kong. Somewhat ironically, he's on a global marketing tour to promote the reborn New York Cosmos club. Pelé says loyalty is a word that no longer has much meaning in the world of football.
They didn't love the team, they didn't love the game today, they love the money, because they go to the Real Madrid or go to Santos or go to Arsenal or go to Manchester. They are presented, they say, I love Manchester. Tomorrow they go to Madrid, they say, I love Madrid, I love Madrid. They love it who pay a little bit more.
England's Kevin Pietersen is out of Cricket's World Cup and returning home for a hernia operation. He'll also miss the upcoming Indian Premier League season. The 30-year-old had played in all 4 of England's games so far, said he was devastated to be leaving India. England said they'd hope to manage the batsman's pre-existing injury through the tournament. He is, though, to be replaced in the squad now by Owen Morgan. Meanwhile, the rest of the England team have arrived in Chittagong ahead of Friday's match with Bangladesh. More than 400 security personnel on hand to greet them. They were there to ensure there was no repeat of last Friday's scenes when angry Bangladesh fans pelted the West Indies team bus with stones following Bangladesh's heavy defeat. Just one match in the competition this Monday. It saw Canada picking up their first win of this tournament and only their second ever victory in World Cup history. They were playing fellow associate country Kenya in New Delhi, bowled them all out for just 198. Canada chased that target pretty easily in the end, winning by 5 wickets with more than 4 overs to spare. Neither team, though, has any chance of reaching the quarter-finals. Pakistan will be looking to keep their perfect record intact when they face New Zealand on Tuesday. After 3 games, Pakistan the only team to have won every match. But a win for New Zealand will take them level on points at the top of Group A.
Fortunate that we've played a lot against them lately, so we're pretty familiar, but they're pretty familiar with us as well. So it's going to be a tough game, but hopefully there is some confidence from the Zimbabwe game, and guys played pretty well there. So if we can bring that same performance to this game, then yeah, it's going to be huge for our tournament. OK, that is all your sport for this news hour.
Andy, thank you very much indeed. And still, what, only another 4 months to go till the end of the World Cup?
6 months. Exactly 6 months.
OK, sorry about that. Great fun, though. Headlines after the break. I'll see you in just a moment. Good to have you with us on Al Jazeera.
As the fog hangs warily over London, we can always offer you the perfect pick-me-up.
Hello once again. We've got another winter storm making its way across the United States. Now, over the last couple of days, we've seen this particular storm system easing further eastwards. Eastern thirds had some awful weather. That's going to continue drifting a little further eastwards. New England seeing some of the wintry flurries as we go on through the next 24 hours or so into eastern parts of Canada. It will only make way for the next storm system, which is currently pushing its way across the Rockies. And as we go on through Tuesday, then we'll see that wintry weather diving its way over the mountain states, pushing right the way towards the prairies. Very wet weather also affecting southernmost parts by the